Hello there, people of YouTube. My name is Ben, aka MadKingHD, and today we are here with another hybrid squad builder. Now, the reason that we are doing a hybrid squad builder today is because all the people, well, pretty much all the people on the last video that watched it, that I got a few DMs through Twitter, and I also got like about 3 comments or so saying, FIFA is probably what they like, or they like both Minecraft and FIFA. So I decided that, fair enough, we are going to do FIFA. I got at least 4 requests to stick with FIFA, so we're gonna stick with it and see how it goes. And today's squad builder is actually probably the best squad I have ever used in my life. Honestly, this squad has scored me 13 goals in 3 games. 13 goals in 3 games. That's how good the squad is, and you're actually going to see 2 absolute screamers of goals in at the end. I did actually play matches before the recording of this time, just so we can try and see what happens, and also so I could test out the squad. But honestly, I'm thinking about keeping this squad just to use for myself. Honestly, it is that good a squad. 13 goals in 3 games. We're going to get straight in to the back 5, starting with the goalkeeper, and then we're going to move in from right to left, starting with the right back, moving through the centre backs into the left back. So, starting off with our goalkeeper. Our goalkeeper is Jefferson. Now, I don't actually know, I've never played with Jefferson. The reason I actually made this squad, it actually has about 5 Paris Saint-Germain players in it, by the way, guys, just to sort of do like a little spoiler for you. It also has 3 Borussia Dortmund players, and just the other 4, or the other 3, sorry, are just random ones, including Jefferson. But Jefferson is honestly such a good keeper. He's 6'2", 81 diving, 81 handling, and 87 reflexes. Honestly, he's an absolute beast. He's only let 1 goal into him in the 3 games that we played, and I actually played 4 games with him, but I'm only counting 3 because literally we played like 10 minutes of one of the game, like in game time we played 10 minutes, and then we just lost connection, which was a bit annoying. But honestly, only 1 goal in 3 games was actually let into him. He is that good a goalkeeper. I think he's really strong, and he's just generally a really good goalkeeper. So in our right back position we have Piszczek, just about to go off him, and then first centre back that we have is Dante. Second centre back that we have is Thiago Silva, and then our left back is the amazingness that is Maxwell. There we go. The first Paris, or the 2 Paris Saint-Germain players there is Silva and Maxwell, but we're going to start off with Piszczek, like I said, or Piszczek, whatever you want to call him. 85 pace. Now, I actually thought he was pacier than that. I thought he used to be about 93 pace, but I can't remember if he was or not. But 85 pace, 76 heading, which isn't actually that bad, to be honest, for a 6-foot guy. He's not really done much for my squad in the 4 games. He's like one of the players that I just don't really notice at all. Like, I actually ended up sticking on the left-hand side, which is not what I usually do. I usually stick on the right-hand side, but he has a high attacking defensive rate, so he does get tired out quite quickly, but has 81 defending, so he is quite strong. We're going to move straight into Dante. Dante actually scored a goal for me, which was surprising. He's left-footed, medium attacking defensive rate, which isn't too bad. I would rather he had a high defensive rate, to be completely honest, but that doesn't really bother me too much. 6'2", and he has 3-star weak foot and 3-star skill moves, the exact same as Piszczek. Next, moving on to Thiago Silva. He has scored 2 goals for me in 4 games, or in 3 games. I'm just going to say 3 games. 4-star, 3-star weak foot and 2-star skill moves. Really strong, really good. 80 pace, 87 defending, and 83 heading. If you'd missed Dante there, he has 68 pace, which isn't great at all, to be honest, but he is strong, and he has 84 defending, which sort of makes up for that, and 81 heading. But that's Thiago Silva there. It's 6 foot, which is actually really good for 83 heading. I would say usually they would have around the high 70s to like low 80s, which is probably around what 83 is actually, now that I think about it. But honestly, for his price, which is 5k, he's actually quite good for an 87 rated player. Next, we're moving on to Maxwell. Now, Maxwell, I don't actually know how to pronounce his full name, but I'm just going to go known as Maxwell. I bought him for 450 coins. He is a bargain. I think I just got lucky though. He has a high medium attacking defensive rate, which isn't too great, to be honest, but he has had 3 assists. I think they were all from corners, but and he's actually a really good corner taker. He has 2-star weak foot and 2-star skill moves. He has 4 stats that are in the 70s, that's pace, dribbling, defending, and heading, and he has 80 passing. He actually has 62 shooting, which isn't too bad. It's actually the second highest in the back 5, which is really good, or just in the back 4 I should say, to be honest. But he's played 94 games for other people, which is actually crazy, and he has had 3 assists for me. Next we're going to move on to the centre mid, or the centre defensive mid, sorry, and the 2 centre mids. Then we're going to move on to, after that, after I've talked through them, we're going to move on to the right mid, the left mid, and the striker. Now we're going to go straight into our centre defensive mid here, who is Luis Gustavo. Now I actually first added him in here just mainly for chemistry reasons. That was the only reason I actually put him in, but he's actually a really good player, to be honest. He scored a goal for me. He's 6'2", he has 75 pace, 72 dribbling, 83 defending, and which is actually really good. That's why I put him in CDM. 77 heading and 76 passing. So pretty good, pretty solid for 1.5k, to be completely honest. He's a medium-high attacking defensive rate, but you do actually see him quite further up pitch, which is crazy. Next we're going to move on to our 2 centre mids. First centre mid is Gundogan. Now he scored an absolute screamer of a goal that you're going to see at the end. Honestly, probably the best goal I've ever scored. Well, one of them anyway. And then our next centre mid is Matuidi. Now we're going to start with Gundogan. Now Gundogan has actually scored 2 goals and had 3 assists for me. One of the goals, like I said, was a screamer that you're going to be able to see at the end. 3.8k is actually, I thought it was quite expensive, but I didn't realise that he had a high medium attacking defensive rate, which is really good. He's 4-star weak foot and 4-star skill moves. He has 82 pace, 87 dribbling, 73 shooting, which he has a beast at a long shot, 84 passing, which is really good, and 74 defending, so you can have him in a centre defensive mid role if you don't want Gustavo there. So next we're going to be moving on to Matuidi. Matuidi scored 3 goals and had 2 assists in the 4 matches, which was crazy. You know, it was absolutely amazing. He has a high attacking defensive rate, which is a bit annoying because he does get tired out quite easily, but he has 3-star weak foot and 2-star skill moves, so really good, really solid. 78 pace, 83 defending, 64 shooting, which actually you don't really realise. I would think he's around an 80 shot, which is really good. 77 passing, 76 heading, which it's okay for a 5'9". I actually think it's pretty good for a 5'9", and 78 pace. I think I said that already. But next we're going to move on to the right mid, the left mid, and the striker. Sorry if I'm talking a bit fast. I want to try and get these squad builders done, especially since I do actually have quite a lot of goals for you guys at the end. But right mid is Błaszczykowski, and left mid is Lavezzi. I'm going to leave the striker actually till last now that I think about it, but we're going to move straight into Błaszczykowski. He has 93 pace, 75 shooting, which is actually quite good. He scored, he's not scored any actually. I was about to say he scored 1 goal for me, but he hasn't. He's had 1 assist, which was a cross from the right hand side. You see, like, literally Błaszczykowski had 1 assist, and I usually play with pace on the right hand side, but you know, to be honest, you don't really need it in for this squad. You can actually just do a lot of passing, but he has 93 pace anyway, 75 shooting, 78 passing, and 82 dribbling. So yeah, 4-star weak foot and 3-star skill moves, which is quite good. 1k, he's an absolute bargain. 5'9", medium attacking defensive rate, which isn't too great. I would rather have a high medium rather than a medium, but to be honest, that's not too bad. And then Lavezzi has scored 2 goals for me in 4 games. Don't actually be put off by the way that I've played 6 games with him. It's just because I substituted him and Cavani you know, I just substituted him, Cavani in at a couple of matches, but had 1 assist, 4-star skill moves and 4-star weak foot, which is really good. High medium attacking defensive rate, that's what I like to see. He has 5'8", so he's not too great at heading. Like, he has 60 heading, as you can see there, but he has 88 pace, which is really fast, 88 dribbling, 74 passing, and 77 shooting. I actually thought he had a lower one that, but I'm pretty sure you could get Lavezzi for cheaper than 10,750 coins if I'm being completely honest. But the striker, I actually just mentioned him there, unfortunately. I wasn't going to, but I did. We have Edinson Cavani. Edinson Cavani has to be probably my favourite striker in the game. He's just an absolute beast. He is 6 foot. He scored 7 goals for me. I think 5 of them were in the 4 matches, and all the 4 assists were in the 4 matches, so that was quite good. High attacking defensive rate, so he does get tired out quite quickly. He has a 3-star weak foot and a 3-star skill moves. I actually think he deserves more or a better weak foot. I don't really know about skill moves, but he definitely deserves a better weak foot because his left He's right-footed, but his left foot has actually scored a couple of goals with his left foot. Sorry, that's what I meant to say. But 83 pace, 84 shooting, 80 dribbling, and 84 heading. His heading is actually really good. I used him for a couple of headers, and just generally really enjoy using him. But that is the squad there. Please say that you like this squad, because I honestly love this squad to bits. It is probably the best OP squad I have ever used. It is literally the most OP squad I have ever used. But I'm going to leave that there. If you did enjoy, please hit that like button and the subscribe button. And please comment below if you are going to use this squad, or if you do have any suggestions for future squad builders. I will hopefully be doing one where there is a lot of pace. I'm hoping that I will be able to get some of them out soon. I do really want to try and do that, but I just don't have the coins for the amount of for the people that I'm wanting to get. So hopefully this squad will do you just as well. Honestly, like I said, I love this squad, and I just generally think you'll love it as well. But like I said, please like, subscribe, favorite, comment, all that good stuff, and please enjoy the goals at the end. Like I said, you know, Cavani and Gundogan had some absolute screamers of goals, and it's just generally really good. So yeah, enjoy the goals.
Boom!